everyone, Auvbri here and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. This time it's a very special speed build. I am doing a collaboration challenge build with the lovely Fry from Simproved. So you can kind of see the rules now. This is the dual challenge created by the lovely Frankie Valerie and the amazing Sound. So go check them out. They created this challenge and I asked Fry if she wanted to do the challenge with me and she said yes. So we both re-rolled 3 times and there was like this whole extensive like chart of houses and numbers and all this kind of good stuff. We both re-rolled 3 times, so we got 3 re-rolls, and after my 3rd re-roll we landed on a treehouse. Now there was some rules about what you could do with the house and what has to be included and stuff like that, and my rules were actually fairly simple. It had to have a tree base, which I'm creating right now, and it also had to have a wrap around the house, so kind of like a wrap around porch area, which I also am creating right now. So there wasn't really a style specific to my house, so I decided to go in a totally different direction than I thought I would, and go with a magical build, which I think turned out so awesome. I'm so pleased and happy about how this turned out, and it's such a different build from what I normally do, so it's very fairy tale like. Yeah, the reason that I chose this build, actually, there's like a fun little story behind it. So I was streaming the other day and Fry joined the stream, lovely as she is. So thank you so much for that, Fry. But she joined the stream and she was like, oh, you can find this item in the debug mode. And I knew about the debug mode, but I honestly never used it because I feel like the debug catalog is just so confusing to scroll through. I was looking for some fish, I believe, for the lake I was creating. And she was like, you can just look here, and I saw these plants. I saw these alien plants that is like in the secret world that you can find in the game. And I was like, oh my god, I am in love. It's like I've died and gone to heaven. These plants are so beautiful. I have to use them. So that's what I did. I decided to create a magical feeling treehouse. So we have this very magical feeling treehouse with a lot of character, and it's all thanks to these lovely plants. They pulsate, they light up, and everything is just beautiful with them. So I totally needed to use that. I also wanted to create like a little challenge for Fry because I knew she had created her house. So yeah, a little teaser. We both did a version of the build that we chose, so I'm of course going to furnish her build, but you're not actually going to see that on this channel. You're gonna have to wait a little bit for it, for the furnishing video. It's going to be out next week, so we still need to do the voiceovers and stuff like that, but I knew what she was going to do and I just wanted to go in a totally different direction because I didn't have the restrictions and limitations that Fry had. So I went in a totally different direction, creating this magical treehouse, and I'm in love with it. And I've just seen Fry's furnished version as well, and it's so good, you guys. You're gonna love it. It's so freaking good. She's so talented as well. I don't understand where she get it from. I'm like, sometimes I'm so jealous, and I don't like, I don't want to be jealous. Like, Auvbri, what are you doing? But yeah, it was so good, and it was such a cool collaboration. I mean, are you kidding me? What a freaking good collaboration. So again, I just want to say thanks so much to both Frankie Valerie and Iron Sound for creating this awesome challenge, because it was so much fun doing that. I'll link both their channels down below, so you can go check them out if you so want to. Frankie also does a lot of streaming on Twitch, and she's just an overall really nice and cool person, so go check her out. Excuse me, I mean, it's really cold here in Denmark, so it's like I'm starting to have a bit of a cough, and like my throat is sore. So yeah, the whole thing with the challenge was I had to create everything on the exterior. So every single thing you see, I had to do. And Fry couldn't touch any of it. So if a plant was sticking through the roof, or there was something like where she went like, okay, there's like, why is there a chair here? I don't understand. What is it doing there? She couldn't touch it. So that is the deal with this challenge build, and it was so fun, because I also, when I finished Fry's build, I wanted to change something so much, but I couldn't, so you just have to make it work. And that's the really beautiful thing about doing challenge builds like this. It's just you get to see what other people would do with the same build that you have. So the way that Fry actually furnished my build here is so different from what I was thinking in my head that it was gonna look like, which is just awesome. I mean, it's so good. She's so talented. So yeah, but we're just working on creating every little detail here. I wanted to have tons of hanging plants, and before I started putting in all of these fairy tale-esque plants, so I wanted to have some hanging plants just to kind of, you know, make everything fit in with the whole vibe that we were going for. I also needed to make it look believable, so it is a very large tree trunk, which is of course understandable, because I wasn't going to use a normal tree like I've done in the past with my other what is it called, treehouse builds, speed builds. I have done some tree houses before, so I wasn't going to do it like that. I wanted to do something different, and we start now by creating this fairy tale feeling. So all these plants that you see me put in here are from the from the alien world, and they light up at night. So the roots, the flowers, the red plants, everything lights up in this really beautiful glow, and they kind of pulsate, so you can kind of see like light flowing through the branches, and everything just looks so awesome. And I'm like, I was in love with it. I just needed to use it. So I was just like, yes, queen, do it, just work it. I mean, use those plants, am I right? It was just so good. Like, how could I turn that down? I just needed to use it. It was just so, and I know I sound so gay right now, but it's just so beautiful. I loved it. So we're just scaling up a tons of plants here, and I also, you might be thinking, well, there's floating plants. Well, yeah, it's a magical build. It's like a magical treehouse, so of course there will be flowers floating in the air. At least in my head, that's very fairy tale-esque. So I mean, it was a no-brainer for me. We're gonna put in some more floating flowers and just try to make everything look really beautiful before I hand the build over to Fry, and she does the amazing furnishing as she always does, because she's just bloody brilliant, isn't she? So yeah, tons of these tree trunk roots and red plants and these kind of mushroomy things that also lights up. Everything just lights up, and you could see it in the intro video. It's just, oh my god, I'm so excited about this build. It was so fun to build. It was so different from me as well, so I really hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did. I started putting in some more of the debug items, because there was a lot of really cool stuff that you could use to make things just look fairy tale-esque, like magical. So I started using those, and we have an owl here and like just general stuff that I thought looked really good. And yeah, I mean, we're almost at the end of the video before we jump into the video tour. So if you want to get this build unfurnished, that is, it is on my gallery page. If you want to get the furnished version of this build, it is on Fry's gallery page. So go check us both out on the gallery, follow us both. We both are called the exact same thing as our YouTube channel, so that is Simproved and Auvbri respectively. So go check us out, and if you haven't already, go check out Fry's channel as well. She's such a good builder, and she's become like a really good friend of mine and a really good YouTube friend of mine as well. So go check her out, she's really awesome. As we watch the last couple of seconds of the video before we jump into the video tour, I think we should have a talk with the person who did the interior, don't you think? So before we jump into the video tour, I just want to introduce the lovely Fry. Hello, Fry.
Hi.
So yeah, Fry did an furnishing of this build, so if you want to watch it, go check it out on her channel. And Fry, tell us a little about what you did in the furnishing.
It's going to be a super cute, magical kind of fairy witch house, which is going to be awesome. And it has everything that you need, like it has a kitchen, living room, and bedroom, bathroom. It's going to be fully functional. Beautiful.
So yeah, it was. We're just taking a look at the last video too.
I really love this build.
Thank you. It was actually to your credit, because I didn't know about these plants before you told me about the debug thing in the live stream. So I was just like, I have to use these.
You are in the debug vortex now.
Oh yeah.
There's no going back.
No. Never going back. But remember, if you want to get this build, the furnished version is on Fry's gallery page and channel as well. So go check out her video on her channel. There's a link in the description down below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, why not leave it a big like, subscribe, and share to this channel so we can reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Yeah, some shameless promotion here, I don't care. So yeah, remember to hit that like button as well. And as we take a look at the last of the video tier here, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and have a truly fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I really hope to see you next time for another video. Bye!
Bye!